Hello everybody, it's Wading Moose, or Erin, and today I'm going to talk to you about some hockey and curling books. I did a video a week ago or so where I kind of did this Canada 150 reading challenge where I had 7 challenges for you, and one of the challenges was to read a book that had hockey or curling in it. I think I set around hockey or curling or something like that. I tried to be vague so that it wasn't like a book about hockey or curling, but that was harder than I thought it would be to find. And I apologize for that. I actually thought there was going to be more options for this that weren't so difficult to find, number one, because these are kind of difficult to find, and number two, like nonfiction or specifically about hockey or curling. The first thing I'm going to do is give you the 4 recommendations. These were the 4 books I initially thought that I would be reading for this. One of these would be one of the ones I would be reading for this, and one is, so we'll start with curling. And that's one that really is difficult. And I would actually give you, if you decided you weren't going to read a book, but you were going to watch, say, Men with Brooms, I would give you credit for that. Watch Men with Brooms. You don't even have to read a book. You can watch a movie. But if you wanted to read a book about curling, Pride, Prejudice, and Curling Rocks, this is a book written by Andrea Brokaw, and it is a contemporary romance. Another book about curling is a classic Canadian author, W.O. Mitchell, and he wrote a book called The Black Bonspiel of Willie McCrimmon. I've read this previously. It's a nice short little book. So those are like the only 2 books I could find on curling that weren't like non-fiction books about Olympic curlers like Sandra Schmirler. So that one was tough. I apologize for making curling something that I didn't realize. I should have realized there were so few books on. Regardless, hockey was another option you had. And for that, I found 2 books that are not romances. Those 2 books are Beartown by Frederick Buckman and Indian Horse by Richard Wagamese. The main character is a native Canadian who, one of the things he does really well is play hockey. But I think that there's more to the story than that, but he is a hockey player. So I'm giving myself a pass on that one, and that is actually the one that I am going to be reading. I placed a request for it at my library. But should you enjoy a good sultry romance or any kind of romance book, Goodreads has a list for you when it comes to hockey. I did a quick search, and we have a best hockey romance. We have hockey hunks. Hockey and fiction, adult books. Best erotic hockey romance. Best male-male hockey romances. Best sports hockey romances. Hottest hockey romances. Hockey books. Utterly unerotic, completely non-romantic books about hockey, which is essentially nonfiction. Hockey and fiction kids books. There's a bunch of hockey-themed books out there. There's Hockey Advice, Toronto Maple Leafs, Female Hockey Players, which is really cool. My favorite hockey books. So if you actually go to Goodreads and you go to the, search on Listopia for hockey, it will come up with a ton of different hockey-themed books that you can pick from for this challenge. But yeah, I am going to be going with the slightly less tawdry selection of Indian Horse. So good luck choosing a book that fits that category. I am sorry I made it so difficult. I didn't realize I was going to. You know, one of those things. So yeah, good luck in your challenge if you're going to do the Canada 150 challenge that six challenges that I put out for that. And I can't wait to see what you guys read, and if you guys, so what you guys read. Thanks for watching. Bye.